Hey everybody, welcome back to A Worm's Eye View. I, of course, am Tim, and with me my co-host,
Thatcher.
And in the studio today, we actually have a guest, a repeat guest. And everybody, I'm sure you remember Ita the Clown.
Hello, that's me, I guess.
We changed the locks, but he still found a way through.
Yeah, he knows the windows. That's what it is.
Yeah, he wandered in off the street, and I had a spare microphone for him. So welcome back, Ita. Congrats on getting engaged.
Thanks very much for having me again, guys.
We'll have the birds and the bees talk soon.
Okay.
So we are doing 2 live episodes because we stopped doing those for a hot second because it was too hard to do via Zoom or WebEx because we were trying to like sync each other's movies. Like Tim was spoiling things like 10 seconds before they happened, so I was yelling at him to pause so I could catch up, and it was just a mess. And then we tried streaming one. We did the interview. Which when we were both drunk after Forrest Gump, and it was like 98 degrees that day, and we were streaming it. So every time I spoke, it cut out the movie, and I had never seen the movie before. So we never actually aired that one because we just thought it was so bad.
Sounded like
garbage. We didn't like the quality of it. We weren't proud of it, so we didn't send it out. So today we're just doing 2 live watches.
Boom!
And
Boom.
The first one
Boom.
is
That's 2 bombs. Boom.
Return of the Living Dead.
Yes. Now, the funny thing is this is one of the horror movies that I actually allowed Ethan to watch, I think, one time. I don't know why, but I was kind of strict, even though I wasn't strict upon me.
Because it's goofy.
But yeah, because it was more it's more like a horror comedy.
It is. And do you have any memorable watches of this? Because I do the first time I found this.
The only thing memorable for me would be when Ethan says to me, "Brenda, your brains." so that banter is memorable to me.
Nice. So
was this originally made as like that original like zombie horror type film? Is that why it's the way it is? Or was it made to be funny? Was the zombie originally supposed to be like able to talk and communicate like that, or was it supposed to be kind of a parody to the idea of a zombie?
I think it was a parody. And when I first found this movie, it was when Comcast first came out and you could do on-demand video. And this, so I'm aging myself, yeah. Like, right? And that was just like the coolest thing ever. And I remember I'd just sit there and browse.
You'll laugh, but I remember when HBO came out.
Oh, jeez.
And so I must have been 17 and I'm just browsing the free content for something new, you know, and I came across the Return of Living Dead, which is this movie. And I was like, oh, I'll watch it. And the first hour of this movie, I was like, what a piece of flaming shit. This is so bad. And then it finally clicked for me at a certain point. I was like, I think this movie is being very tongue-in-cheek, and now I get it. Now I love it. And the moment was, this isn't a spoiler alert, but the moment was when the ambulance radio is squawking and a zombie hears it, and he goes and grabs it and like clears his throat, and he's like dispatch, send more paramedics. And I laughed out loud, and I was like, holy fuck, I missed the point of this entire movie. That is the funniest shit I've ever seen. It was kind of like, have you ever seen Starship Troopers?
Yes. Well, I don't. I know I have, but I don't remember any of it.
So that movie is about like colonial space marines, right? Kind of like aliens taking on this race of bugs and everything. And it's really over the top acting, really bad, like CGI. It came out in like 97, 98. And I remember watching it as a kid, and I was like, this is so campy and shitty. And then I rewatched it as an adult, and I was like, holy fuck. So it was being very tongue-in-cheek. Like, it was very like a fascist kind of movie. So for instance, like they had all this propaganda shows about like joining the war effort, and it showed them like the colonial marines fighting these giant alien bugs, right? And then it cuts to like 1950s, and there's like a little kid outside frying ants with a magnifying glass. He's like, I'm doing my part to fight the fight against the bugs too. And I was like, I get it now, where I thought it was just really campy. So this movie is fucking awesome. If you don't like horror movies, it's not really a horror movie, I don't think.
No.
It's got a little bit of gore.
Yes.
But it's definitely not scary. It's funnier than anything, but it's a good time.
Yep, and we encourage you to get a hold of it. I know it's not for free on any of the streaming. It's not on streaming on Netflix or Hulu for free, but of course, if you go to Amazon Prime, they have everything. So you can go there and rent it. I did look this morning to see if it was there, so you can for $1.99.
And we're watching my physical Blu-ray copy of it, which I have no idea when I picked this up. It found its way into my collection and in my heart. And when we were trying to think of movies to watch for this, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And what's interesting is Tim and I each came up with like 4 or 5 that we were like, oh, this is what we should do. This was our one and only crossover. We both picked it and we're like, well, we got to do it then. Mm-hmm. And Eta, when we said hey, he was like, oh, shit, yes, yeah. Well, he dropped his pants right there.
I've been talking to Dad about that movie, like trying to remember which movie it was, because I was thinking Night of the Living Dead.
And the original,
which is, also good.
Yeah, I was
68, I think.
Yeah, because I was thinking of that old style zombie movie before, like World War Z, then those type of zombies came out. So I wanted to see those, and then I remembered the brain scene, and it clicked. So I'm glad we get to watch this movie.
And as facetious as this movie is, I think I actually invented the trope of zombies eating brains. Halftime. Because but like where you said like Night of the Living Dead and stuff, like zombies obviously eat people and that's what causes them to turn, but they weren't really like discriminant about what they wanted to eat. And this is the one that started the brains. And how many people, when you're pretending to be a zombie, just naturally say brains?
Right.
And I think this movie actually is the one that started that.
Set the bar,
which is fucking hilarious because of how over the top and silly it is that it became serious as far as that goes. Anything else you guys want to say about this before we start it?
I don't have anything else. Just go ahead and cue your movie up to watch along with us. So that way it makes a little bit more sense when we're ripping on each other or ripping on the movie.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
So we'll count down from a 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we have it paused on the motion picture rating, film ratings. It says it's rated R, the blue screen.
That took a while to get there. Thank you. I mean, you're like on the map, you weren't the direct route, but we still got there.
Describe it to me, Cappy.
Well, we're using Tim's PlayStation 3 to watch this, and so I'm looking at it's like behind the fucking title menu that shows you what every button does. There you go. Thank you. So this motion picture has been rated, so I can see half of it, you cock.
So, all right.
All right. So yeah, you're gonna give like a 5 count, and we're gonna hit play.
Yep. So 5. And we're going to wait. We always have to say this because we're always drinking, but it's hit play on 1, right?
Yeah.
All right. Don't wait for 0. I ain't saying 0.
Yeah, or go. Just go on 1.
Right. You got it, Ethan? Okay.
Brain.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so this motion picture is rated R.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. Now it says that the events in this film are all true.
Yep.
The names of the real people and real organizations.
We need
so paramedics do exist.
Yes, exactly. You need a medical supply. You need it. We got it. So this should be.
And it says none larger.
Yeah. So this should be your first indication that this movie is just fucking full of shit.
So we're in a
medical supply warehouse.
Yeah. Look at the hat. Is that a Chicago Cubs hat he's wearing?
Oh, I don't know.
No, Pittsburgh. It's a Pittsburgh hat.
And so this guy actually played Tommy Jarvis in Friday the 13th Part 6.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. Can you bump it up 5? I know I told you to turn it down 5, but now I'm regretting that.
Can't really hear it.
Yeah. We're trying to make sure you could actually hear the movie when we're not talking, but that it's not overpowering us.
So is that the type of stuff you wear when you get your job and you're walking around the factory? That's what you wear?
Good. Yeah, your first day on the job, you should definitely show up not wearing sleeves.
Especially in a factory.
Yeah, regardless of what the job is. So these are clearly fake fucking skeletons. They are as plastic as could be.
What the? So look at there's like chicken pox on the background. What is that?
Well, on the vending machine for the sodas, it said a warning caustic soda that they clearly stole from like a different something.
So these dudes are shipping skeletons.
Yes,
it's a lucrative business actually.
Right?
Back in the day, they used to ship skeletons everywhere.
Well, I think even still, like, medical cadavers, it's very well regulated, but, like... So they're passing these off as though they're real skeletons, but they are so fucking fake. It's not even funny.
I thought it was a plastic skeleton factory. I honestly, I didn't.
One, I'm trying to read some of the signs back there.
The important question is, where do they get all the skeletons with perfect teeth? I'm going to ask you a serious question. How many people use
He's got a pocket protector on too.
beautiful, perfect set of choppers and
Yeah.
scissors, huh?
My dad used to wear one to work.
No, I think that there's a skeleton farm over in India.
There's a skeleton farm
In
India. So you know that the skeleton farm can't be in Britain because of the perfect teeth. So there we go. We just offended our one and only UK listener.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All around here, look under there. Wheelchairs. Now,
Yep.
Freddie, here's something you don't see.
This guy, Freddie, I will give him. He's
Split dog.
feigning enthusiasm.
Veterinarian schools. Oh, we get a lot of orders for split dogs. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, so they're dogs that are split like front to back.
Right, not in half.
Bifurcated dogs though. Like,
Yeah. Is that how you'd slice a dog if you were going to eat him? I think it wouldn't fit on a plate.
these are the meat
Oh.
hooks. This is what Ita spends all of his time on.
Yeah. Now he took him. These are the real
Yeah.
cadavers.
Yep.
You think you could bag the whole thing, not just put him in like a garment bag?
Yeah.
No, it's a shower curtain. They just wrapped him in a shower curtain.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's a body hanging in a freezer, and the hooks are like in his ears. There's got to be a better way
That's
to hang
terrifying.
it.
That's just a terrifying thing.
There's got to be
Yeah,
a better
just
way to hang
put him
the
in a
body.
pile.
So do you like donate your body like your organ
science?
donor?
There's
Is
only
this
one
what- is
organ
this-
of mine going to science.
Is this his?
Microbiology.
Yeah.
Study the
I was gonna
micropenis.
say you stole it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How could
Okay.
this man have children with such a small penis?
Oh, the punks.
All right.
Oh, I had a boombox like that, no doubt.
All right, but these group of people, would they ever be friends? Like, the one in the front is totally preppy. Then we've got, like...
3-4 punk people.
yeah.
The guy
And then the Valley Boy.
Oh, you must be really round. I'm supposed to meet Freddie when he gets off work.
Oh, the black guy was also in Friday the 13th, part 5.
Yes, he was.
He's the one that said, damn these enchiladas! And then got killed in a fucking outhouse.
Who eats them and doesn't say, damn these enchiladas? That's what I want to know. This guy's got looking at a macabre book. Look, there's a half chicken.
Yeah.
So their business is splitting people in half and different items in half. That's basically what they do for medical purposes. Dogs, chickens,
Yeah, I
cows.
guess. I have the best business idea. If you think that's a good business idea, you heard of Almond Joy, right? The candy bar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put one more in there because there's only one almond. I'm gonna put 2 in there. Call it Almonds Joy.
Oh, there's titties on the wall.
What?
There is.
I missed it. How
I
missed it? Where?
Missed the skin.
I missed
yeah,
it.
what's our timer?
It's a black and white titty.
yeah.
Yeah, see, they didn't have the internet when I was growing up, Ethan. You had to look at the Sears catalog
Yeah.
to get the Woody.
Yeah. You had to go take the calendar off the wall and into the bathroom.
But there was always one month you could never get to because the pages were stuck.
Do either of you recognize the shirt he's wearing?
No.
What? Which
No.
one?
Freddie. The
The Japan one?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Japan. Do you
No.
recognize it at all? Oh.
Recognize it?
I wasn't
no,
sure.
It
Oh,
says
it
Domo,
says
Domo
Domo
Arigato.
Arigato. So
So
Does
it
say
sticks.
Mr. Roboto?
So is
I
it
don't know.
sticks?
That's all you
I
can
don't
see is
know.
the top, but one would guess it could be sticks.
Yeah.
How cool is that desk, man? You see a 3-hole punch, some paper, and pencils. There's no effing computer to be seen. A typewriter. There's the typewriter in the back. That's when you could smoke in the office.
Fuck yeah.
Did you ever have a job where you could smoke at?
No.
No. I did.
you?
I did. Yeah.
Shaw's?
Yeah. Yeah.
Could you smoke in Shaw's?
Yeah,
Oh
way
my
back when.
God.
That's crazy.
You used to smoke while I was stocking shelves.
put your
No
fucking
way.
butts out like on the cereal.
Go ahead and put this out on the lettuce
Yeah.
and cabbage here.
Oh my God.
So I gotta say, I haven't heard most of this conversation, but this started. Freddie goes, "So, what's the weirdest thing you've seen at this job?"
Yeah.
And I would never ask this guy that.
Oh,
Yeah, like talk about like he's a creeper to begin with, but he works at a medical supply place. Like he'd be like, "Well, I fucked one of the cadavers," but like you don't want to hear what this guy has to say.
Freddy's all freaked out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Want
they're
to see
talking-
him?
The crazy eyes.
Because they've got what I'm trying to remember because it's been a while. There's like the barrel where they have like a body that
Yeah.
like, the feds lost or something like that, but they never reported
It's the government.
it.
The government. Yeah, I think it's the army.
So he's like, "Yeah, want to see it?"
Oh,
and
the-
again, would you follow this guy into a dark basement? Oh,
Mind the third step, it's a bitch.
mind the
The
third
third
step.
step is a bitch.
Spoiler alert, that might be important later.
It's a half dog. That's what he means.
14 years, as I recall.
Is this gonna be your basement, Ethan?
A little bit more.
There's no WRX tires in the corner.
Yeah.
though. Rah, rah,
No,
rah,
that'll
rah.
be in his bedroom.
Stop going to my bedroom, Cappy.
That's
This
true.
is freaking me out.
That's true. Yeah, Department of the Army.
Let's call that number.
Yeah.
Let's call that number right now and
That
see
would
who's
be
answers.
so badass if they had like an answering
Oh,
service for it, and
goddamn.
it was like,
Did anybody remember? Is 1-800 what? 844?
so there's like a mummified body. Of course, there's like a little glass screen in it, so you can just look
He
in.
grabbed some Windex.
Yeah, so you can look in and see the
He
fucking creeper.
doesn't take a piece of paper towel off. He
Takes
takes
the
the
whole
roll
roll.
Yeah.
and rubs the roll.
I know. That's when I would quit the job.
He's
Yeah.
an odd man.
Yeah, he just took the entire roll of paper towels and. Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
So for some reason they slapped the barrel. This music's fucking awesome, by the way. For some reason they slapped the barrel that had the guy in it, and they created like a pinhole leak that let this like green fucking gas out.
Want me to turn it down or we good?
No, it's good.
All right. And now he's melting. And that reminds me of Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it does.
Yep. His eyeballs are gonna
Clue
fall out in a
Gallagher.
second.
Thanks for the ride. Right there.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks for the ride, lady. Hey, lady. Thanks for the ride.
Thanks.
Is this further in the movie? I don't remember.
No,
Is this a quote?
that's
No, that's from Creepshow.
that's from Creepshow.
I haven't seen it.
What? Where she
Oh,
ran
you
over
gotta
the
see it.
hobo?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen
And
it.
he just basically looks like that and just stalks her and he goes, "Thanks for the ride, lady."
Laura's not super into horror movies.
And
so.
this right here is the reason why that they have damper switches for fire alarm systems now, is they don't want to spread the gas.
Yeah, they don't want to
zombify the business.
Yeah, the zombie gas. Could you imagine like zombies at a nursing home? Their fucking shit would be
Really
falling off
slow.
already. Yeah,
Really
they would like
slow.
fall
Oh,
and break a
man.
leg. Like my hip. Uh oh.
Now the
So the-
cadavers are tweaking.
Yeah, the cadaver in the freezer's doing the kibby. Because for whatever reason, the basement is ventilated into the freezer.
It makes perfect sense.
Who did the mechanicals on this?
We're recircing.
Yeah.
So there's that much gas. And if I woke up and had shit in my ears like that, I'd be super pissed too. So basically,
This
This
music's
is-
pretty
this-
fucking awesome, though, you gotta admit.
this gas is like reanimating dead things.
Yeah, it's like Soylent Green.
Hey,
I'm
we're
just-
definitely
I'm
out
just
west.
I'm just kidding.
We're definitely out west because it's not shingles.
No, terracotta tiles and palm trees and
Ooh,
shit.
MP.
Not one, but two.
2 MPs. And they did. Okay.
Because, yeah, a car just showed up at... So, obviously, whoever this is very important. They have this fucking...
Tennis. They have a fucking tennis
They
court.
have this fucking mansion. Looks like Oceanside with 2 MPs standing outside of their gate. Looks like unarmed MPs, though.
Look how
so
wide
that'd
his stance is.
Yeah.
be parade
His
rest.
parade rest is like.
Yeah, a little bit far past his shoulders, buddy. It's not yoga.
His balls were sweaty. It's Southern California.
Yeah, true. What is he? What is he? He's a colonel. That's
He's
it?
a decorated colonel.
Special Forces, though,
Where?
on his left sleeve.
I didn't see.
Yeah. Is that his wife?
No, it's probably his mom.
I was gonna say she's fucking old, like compared to him. Like, ugh.
Oh, poor choice of color. Oh, he's got this like.
Yeah, in his bar, he's got this like fucking.
That's the last place I'd have work at is
Yeah.
in my bar.
Right? Station 3. That's what I'm going to call my bar. Checking in from Station 3. But yeah, that's Special Forces on his left sleeve, right?
I don't know.
The blue?
Yeah.
I don't know the army stuff.
Yeah, the blue with like that lightning bolt. and-
Yep. I think so. Yeah, I think that's Special Forces.
What a dress.
That can't be his wife.
So he's a very important person who the Department of the Army has to be able to get a hold of 24/7. And she was complaining about all the radio microwaves that to get a hold of him. And she's like, well, you think they could fix my microwave oven? Because #housewife problems.
Right. Right. It's not all about him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about our little punks that were walking down the street. Now they have a car.
Yeah. They were walking to the car.
Look at that.
That's
the
a fucking
chain.
look. You guys got like a chain from his
A reverse mohawk.
yeah.
But look
from
at the
his
magazine.
earring to his lip.
Weird Trips is the magazine. And they're driving right now through, it looks like downtown
L.A.
Either that or...
No, it does look like LA because that's like the.
Not only is that unsafe driving, but probably a hate crime to choke out the only minority in the car.
Cappy!
I'm just saying. There's 9 people in that car. Only one of them's bopping along to the music, the black guy, and he's the one the driver turns around to choke.
Well, look at him.
Yeah, look at that guy. You mean to tell me he hasn't curb stomped somebody before?
Yeah, and he definitely has white sheets at home.
And again, there's like 2 preppies with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they're drinking a jug of something.
Wait. Oh, they're gonna go fool around in the cemetery.
Resurrection Cemetery.
If that doesn't make a statement.
And the car is spray painted suicide. Oh, Tim and I at the strip club, we were not inside. We were at the parking lot driving back. We saw a station wagon that looked just like what Michael Myers stole in Halloween.
Yeah?
And it was like spray bombed and had custom decals that said Shaggin' Wagon and a temporary plate that was Shaggin'. SHAGGIN. It was fucking hilarious.
Did you meet the person that
No.
drove the
I
vehicle?
don't want
wanna-
to meet that
It's
motorist.
probably the same guy that drives the ice cream truck.
Yeah, that diddled Tim. All right, it's also a bad sign when your cemetery is chained
locked?
shut.
Yeah, exactly.
So who goes to kill? What's that? A wheel chalk? He didn't put it on his car.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's just got a random like
Why-
concrete block that he's.
It's
walking
cool,
around
man.
with.
They just walk around with concrete blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this what you did back in the good
No,
old days,
I
Dad?
didn't have to break in it.
No, he cried and masturbated.
I feel that.
To the
usually
Sears catalog.
cried
It's a
after.
mood.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's why the page is
When
stuck
everything
together.
comes back to normal,
His page is stuck together from tears.
Yeah.
stuck
Now,
together from
Because there was
So they've got open paint cans, open bottles of accelerants.
Yep. And
Dick Nixon poster.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That barrel's empty.
The barrel is empty.
So
No. Oh, yeah, it is. Yep.
I don't think it's in there, man. Yeah, so Freddie and I didn't catch the boss's name. They just woke up from their gas intoxication. But yeah, the body's gone. So they're like, oh, it must have dissolved when it hit the air because #science.
Yeah.
That was me in the host tower the other day playing with the crane.
Yeah. So these guys are obviously drunk. Oh, yeah. Nope. They skipped the high and they're going straight to the hangover.
Yeah.
Well, I've never breathed in toxic sludge that would reanimate or turn me into a zombie. Have you?
No,
I'm
but I
sure-
bet it's got a bitch of a hangover.
Yeah, I'd have the same effect on me.
Man, that man is sweating.
I know.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Look at his
he
pants.
He was like bone dry in the basement, and by the time they climbed the stairs, he looks like he just fucking ran a marathon.
There's a few people that we work with that sweat that hard climbing stairs, Bo.
Are you talking about the clown?
Oh.
Diabeto?
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
Now we gotta cut that out.
Oh. What is he spraying?
He's spraying Lysol. He's like, that'll fix it.
Sounds like a dog.
There we go. Yeah, so they hear a dog woofing.
What's going on here?
So the sign on the wall says "Keep out quarantined chicken pox."
Yeah.
Oh, there's.
Oh,
The
boy.
dog cut in half
Boy.
is breathing.
Yeah, half a dog on the ground doing the kibby.
Oh my god, he hits him with a crutch!
What?
So
That
he
dog's. Well, the dog's missing 2 legs.
I
Of
know.
course he needs a crutch.
I know, but he grabbed a crutch off the wall and just started mercilessly beating the dog. I could understand if it showed some aggression, but it was just like, yep. So now the cadaver that was in the fridge is trying to get out. Or the freezer.
Yep. Lock it in.
The way he yells.
I know.
Lock it in.
Oh, even the butterflies that are pinned are flapping. So these two overact the entire movie, which
Yeah,
is
they do.
fucking awesome. They scream every line. The goddamn they've got the COVIDs.
Yeah, they do.
This is how people were in March. They're like, I got the chemicals.
Yeah. Look at the hand-drawn eye chart next to the water cooler. What the fuck is that doing there? And it's handwritten.
Be your
Bert is a slave driver,
Driver, yeah.
and oh my god, somebody
So
put
yeah,
that.
so
a
that's
message.
Bert. That's
That's
Bert.
Bert. A slave driver and cheap son of a bitch who's a bastard. That's what it says.
That's a fucking awesome eye chart. We need to make one of those for work.
We should.
Can we
Oh,
get titty posters too?
Only if nobody else sees them.
That's true. That's what the lawyer said. Okay, so this guy's name is Frank, and he's calling Bert. All right.
Oh.
Bert must be his
Oh,
boss.
wait. She's just gonna. Oh my god, look at the way she's sitting.
Yeah. She's like, do you ever
they
fantasize
should've
about being
ta-
killed? And the black guy's like, oh, God, the cop's coming.
Yeah.
Son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
What would be the most horrible way to die?
Are we sure that toxic gas didn't come from that middle area?
Yeah, right? Yeah, she's
gonna
she's
resurrect
fucking
the
spread
friggin-
eagle. But yeah, these two are sweaty as fuck too, like just sitting in the cemetery at night.
Dude, she's like. Is she? She is.
Yeah, she wants to be gangbanged by old men, she said, and bit. She said that would be the worst way to die. So you know that's how she's gonna fucking die. Missed his skin. What's our timer?
Those are big boobies. You think they're real?
Those are
Yeah,
real.
yeah, those look real. She's got a nice body, but butterface.
Yeah. The hair's
Yeah.
not doing it for me either.
And I love that these guys aren't like, what in the fuck? She must do this often.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh shit, she's doing it already?
So it'd be better if you guys didn't talk right now.
Tim needs some alone time.
Whoa. She rip off her crotch?
She did.
No, the only her fupa. Oh wait, there go the underwear.
Wait. It'd be better if you guys didn't talk.
The frat boy in the back? Yeah.
Yeah, she's naked, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus. But it doesn't show. It's not showing anything.
It's not what you didn't see her butt.
There's no bush.
Well, no.
She shaves.
Where's the bush? It's not
No,
this-
so if you were to pause it, I did read in the trivia that, like, they made her...
He read in the
No,
trivia.
I did. Like, because I read this. They made her shave because this was, like, 86, so girls weren't really doing that.
Yeah.
And then you could see her lips clear as day. So the MPAA had a problem with that because they said, like, normally you wouldn't be able to see it because
Right.
of the bush. So they actually put, like, this plastic mold on her, so she kind of looks like a Barbie.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
she
what I
has-
was thinking.
She has no
It's
anatomy.
just baby smooth.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you could see her butt, which looked very nice. But, yeah, her front was like a Barbie doll. It looks creepy.
They couldn't just put like fake hair on it or something?
That'd be awesome. Make her shaved and put fake pubes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, what's the fuck's in there?
So these asshats are running this operation.
How do I know, Fred? I don't know. Let me think. It's not a bad question, Bert.
Oh, so he's Bert.
Bert is the
Yeah.
boss, I
He's
think.
the owner.
The brain, right.
Brain. So spicy.
Surgical drills. Holy smokes.
Here's a pickaxe.
Here, hold this, Frank.
Yeah. What do doctors use to crack skulls? Surgical drills. And for whatever reason, they have a giant fucking pickaxe like a miner would have at this medical facility.
What's the matter with you, Frank? Fred, come here. Get down there. Please, stand by the door. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. I love how calm he is.
He's been through it before.
Yeah, Bert's like, all right, standard procedure, guys. This is page 15 in the employee manual.
And
Right after lunch breaks.
and he's standing way in the back.
Yeah, would you really give the guy who's sobbing uncontrollably the pickaxe? Or would you think maybe he should be the padlock guy? Everyone's so sweaty. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Why is he... he's like green. And of course, he bum rushes these two and goes right after Bert.
He's an employee, that's why.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, former employee. Retaliation.
Did he get bit?
I don't think so.
I think
Oh,
he
here
did.
you go. So
There
he
you
gets
go.
the
Oh no!
pickaxe.
Oh no!
Oh,
Here it
jeez.
comes! Oh!
Pickaxe to the back of the skull.
Oh, that's...
All these men are screaming and or crying.
Oh, what's he grab? Oh, he's gonna
he's
saw
got a
his head
hacksaw.
off.
Yeah.
Look at this.
He's gonna
Oh,
cut his
no.
head off.
Oh,
I did miss the dialogue. Why'd they decide that you have to kill the brain?
I don't know.
They just kind of came up with that very quickly and decided that that was the accepted practice. So they just sawed the head off, and the body just got up and started running around and is knocking shit over.
He's gonna fuck up our overhead.
Yeah.
He tackles him like OJ.
What do you do at this point? Do you just keep cutting limbs off?
I don't know.
So they, yeah, and the head's still like talking and shit.
The brain and die. It worked in the movie. Well, it ain't working now.
Yeah, oh yeah. So they referenced the Night of the Living Dead. They said in the
Oh,
Night of the Living
all
Dead,
right.
you have to attack the brain. So in this universe, the original is like fodder, I guess, if you will.
Right. Yeah.
So they've tied up the headless corpse.
Right, because they know how to hog tie. Look at them.
What kind of acid would dissolve a body? Sulfuric acid, maybe. No. Aqua regia. That's stronger this time.
Aquavelva?
Yeah, that's
Like
what I
that?
thought he said. What kind of acid would dissolve a body?
Aquavelva.
Game over, man.
Yeah.
Specimen worms.
Yeah.
That should
Fi-
did you see that? That should be our logo. Specimen worms.
Sometimes Ernie Caldenberger works late on Friday night. Well, who's Ernie Calden?
Oh, more
There's
boobs.
more boobies.
Yeah.
Across the street. Well, what the hell's he gonna do for us?
So we didn't mention, but we are going to take a pause, right? An hour in?
Ernie's got a crematorium.
Maybe. Why?
Pee break.
No, we can all go. Come on.
All right.
I'm going to go in my pants.
We're gonna go in our pants? Is that a general consensus?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna tell him. I mean, can you trust that bastard?
So yeah, there's a guy. So Bert is gonna reach out to his buddy Ernie. I'm not making that up. Across the street, he's got some stuff. He knows some shit. It's like, what are you gonna tell him? Can you trust him?
Give me the bone saw.
Give me the bone saw.
No,
All right.
These guys are breaking governor's order. And
Where do
they're-
they get all these freaking flares
Yeah, they're
from?
playing with flares in the woods.
And she's still
The
naked.
other chick is still naked.
I'm hot.
Yeah, you are hot.
There's Tim making his move. Yeah, you are hot. And the other guy's like, get the fuck out of here.
Nobody understands me anyway.
Aw.
The guy with the chain from his ear to his lip. Nobody understands me.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you all.
I like it spooky.
I got something to say, you know.
Is she that short or is he that tall? Because
I think
there's
he's
like
standing on something, to be
okay,
honest.
because there's like 3 feet of difference between them.
Yes.
Hey, what's wrong with you, man? Show some fucking respect for the dead, will you?
Because all of a sudden he cares.
Right.
Show some fucking respect for the dead.
Where?
Over there, going into that building.
Nope, that is not Freddy.
How would you know?
Look at the hair. Damn.
Yeah. So they're carrying the body across the street and they're like, nah, I couldn't
Oh,
possibly
there's
be
some
Freddy.
killer headphones,
Yeah, those are
man.
Beats by Dre.
Yeah, circa 1986.
Man, that guy needs some vitamin D.
Yeah, he does.
He is ashen. What's up with his pipe? It looks like he's missing like half of it. So they're at a mortuary. I don't know. What are they sucking out of him? Like, so he's sucking, looks like gonna be something. Or is he pumping? Is it sucking or pumping formaldehyde?
I'm gonna know in a second.
Yeah, I
on
guess
which
it's not
way
important.
the fluid
But yeah,
flows.
so Ernie is playing with some dead bodies, listening to some tunage.
He's got blood on his hands, so I'm assuming they're sucking.
He's like, oh shit, he knows to knock because he's caught him fucking corpses one too many times.
Look at, isn't that Hitler on the wall?
Hitler?
Oh,
No way.
no, I think it
Oh
might.
my god!
he-
Yeah. Oh, it is
he
the
pulled
German
he
pistol.
pulled the Luger.
It's a German pistol.
Yes,
I
see?
think you're right. I thought, like, yeah, that does look like Hitler on the wall, and yeah, and Bert scared him, so he pulled the Luger on him. He is German.
I know. Oh, thank you. All right, I do. I need it. What's that? What are you doing?
He's drinking coffee out of like a specimen dish. I could see Tim doing that.
Don't ask this guy what the weirdest thing is that he's seen at his
Yeah,
job.
exactly.
Don't ask that.
Yeah, say there. Yeah, rigor mortis starts in the brain, Ethan. With your dad, it usually starts in the dick. Tim's in the kitchen and just hear cackles from a distance. Oh shit, gummy bears. Now you're just gonna hear us chewing for the rest of the movie. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just going.
So look at that contusion, by the way.
Yeah, that's probably how he
Looks
died.
like he got shot with a big paintball.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy boy.
So this is Bert and Ernie's scene. He's got a killer flashlight too. Members only jacket, by the way. If you could get that if you're a member.
Is that what a members only jacket is?
Yep.
I didn't know that. So that was like a brand?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and if you would have been rocking those, I'm sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I gotta get me one. I bet I could still
I mean,
find
you're
one
not-
on eBay.
You're not Guido like this guy. I mean, with the
No.
open shirt and whatnot.
No, no Guido. He's got the Luger. It's always a bad sign if a mortician has a holster for his sidearm. These are fucking delicious, by the way. What kind of gummy bears are these?
All right, Worms listeners.
Yeah.
So you got to
Albanese,
go out
yeah.
and get Albanese gummy bears. They are the best in the world.
And where can you find them? Because it's only a weird place.
Yeah, no, they're not a
carries
Walmart.
them.
Yeah, Ocean State Job Lot. There's another place too.
I think Walmart does, because I went there in the candy
Marshalls and stuff. They're friggin' phenomenal.
Yeah, they are so good.
Of course, they weren't supposed to be rapid, you know.
Look, he's got a Walkman.
He's listening to a worm's eye view, everybody.
Well, he's definitely not related to us.
Well played.
Well, word get out and hurt my business, you know, that's a bad scene, rabies. I don't think so. I mean, so what?
So they
They brought him here because they
Yeah.
want this guy to
dispose
of
of it.
the body.
Yeah, like he started the conversation with, "How long we been friends?" Which is never a good. Like that means you're about to get involved in some shady shit. So they think the body might have rabies, and that's why it's come back to life.
Rabies does that. I hear.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else to
So yeah, he's like, can you help me burn the body or dissolve it in some acid that you might have? Maybe a gas chamber, Xylon B, right?
Still holding the gun, by the way.
He's now
Let's shoot
unholstered.
them.
You
the
know
gun.
what? He's waiting to find out if any of them are Jewish.
Oh, and reholstered the gun.
All right,
I
finally
pulled
put
out
it
my
away.
gun. I will say, for continuity, the clock has been at the same time in the background of this entire scene. So that's
Really?
some attention to detail. Because usually that's the first thing that gets fucked up.
Yep.
You know what? It probably isn't working.
There you go.
That's probably how they did that.
It's not weasels in the bags. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he thought they were bags full of weasels moving around. It's just a hand in there.
And it's moving.
Yep. He's like, holy shit, I'm gonna use this later. Right, Tim?
Yeah,
Is that what you take?
If it had the
ripped his
kung fu
pant like
grip,
Yeah, you would take the two hands.
I'd take the torso.
Yeah, it's a dude.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Where if you took the hands, you could paint them all pretty and pretend it was a chick.
I don't know. It's a yellow arm, dude.
Could put one of those like maid sleeves on it.
Yeah.
Maid Marian.
We got a long story to tell.
Oh, great, some party. What happened to trash and suicide?
Trash and
Trash
suicide.
and suicide are the people. Dude, he's sweating like crazy.
They all are. She's fanning herself with a piece of fucking cardboard.
Pop out of town.
Hey, if you want to split, we can both go somewhere.
You really like to joke me.
Hey, I mean, a girl like you and a guy like me.
Go choke a chicken.
Come on, Casey, I'm only kidding, I'm sure.
Oh, great, here's your friend.
Hey, he's got Argyle socks. I rock those. Black guy's like doing kung fu with a stick he found.
It's a stick? I thought it was a machete.
No, it's a stick. Oh,
Is that
fudge.
is that a New York Fire Department pin?
I don't know. But this graveyard is very unkempt. Perhaps if you didn't keep it locked, the caretaker could get in and fucking run a string trimmer around once in a while. It's a cannon.
What the hell? Oh, it's a Civil War graveyard. That's what it
But
is.
still, the Civil War in California.
It's tasteful. It is tasteful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tipping their hat to the east.
Now I know this entire movie. It said it's in Eastern Standard Time, so they're trying to say this is the East Coast, but this is clearly fucking California.
It's interesting that
They did
factory,
say Eastern Standard Time.
They did,
And that's just bullshit because I pointed out that they didn't have shingles on the fucking house.
no, I know. That's what I'm saying.
So stupid.
Is kind of going back to the Halloween episode. Does it really matter if this Well, I guess this is a good. This kind of looks like Jersey, but
Yeah.
the factories. But does it really matter if this takes place in California?
No, it doesn't matter.
No. So just rather than like fucking fake it and add fake leaves and bullshit.
But this is typical of the government. If the government is going to store some really serious toxic stuff that reanimates the body, they're going to call you need a supply company.
Yeah.
And we want to be in their basement. That's
No, it was lost. It got lost. Like, remember, like that colonel. His whole job was he's been trying to find this fucking barrel.
All right.
Like, but you know, that's of course,
Well,
like you know.
I totally missed that.
That's his one and only job is to find this barrel. And these assholes have had it this entire time. And it even says what number to call, right?
Right. I wanted to call it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But
makes sense.
yeah, so they're shady as shit because they're hanging on to this
Well,
barrel.
yeah.
But yeah, I've heard that the government's lost like something like 9 nuclear weapons. So I wouldn't put it past them.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I'm sure they're somewhere. They just don't know where they are.
Yeah, they're in the same place the guy who lost him's body is.
Yeah. With Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to incinerate these bodies.
burn 'em. Yep. So that's a brick oven. We're at, we think they brought them to Uno's?
The
or
pizzeria.
What about the bones, man?
Bones are no problem. Hardest thing to burn is
Man, Frank's looking a little rough there.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like he needs some sleep.
Yeah. So the hardest thing to burn is
Is
the
the
heart.
heart. I
I'm
find
calling
that bullshit.
Yeah, I think a
It's-
bone would be much harder to burn
Yes.
than the heart.
They gotta go test. Rip-Dogs will go too.
Yeah, this guy's definitely a Nazi. He's way too comfortable around an oven.
Oh.
What? No, and he has all of this. I know he works in a mortuary, but yeah, he's got a Hitler poster and a Luger. I never put that together though, as many times as I've seen this until you pointed
I
that
just
out.
noticed it.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing but a little bitty pile of ashes. Well, we don't even want the ashes.
We don't even want the ashes.
Well, I'll burn the ashes too. You turn it up hot enough, you won't have nothing left.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, just vent that stuff right. Oh, there you go.
Boy.
Rolling coal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So rolling
It's a
coal.
diesel pusher.
Yeah.
Give it a corn.
So when the music
Give it the
kicks in,
dinner.
you know some fucked up shit. Yeah, give it the dinners. So yeah, the smoke coming out of the chimney for the crematorium just turned green, so you know it's
yeah,
bad.
and then when they got that badass break music back.
Yeah, so you apparently shouldn't burn the bodies, but we don't know that.
Oh no, you know what that's gonna do now?
Rain.
It's gonna make the fog go low.
Oh shit, some weather fucking knowledge on you, boys.
Yeah.
She's still naked.
Yeah.
She's like an 8-year-old or a 5-year-old. Never wants to wear their clothes or something.
Oh, the rain's burning the grass and shit.
No cash and
Safe
safe after
after
5
5.
p.m.
Bert.
So that's good. They'll just rob you at 4.
Yeah, right? So the preppy girl's looking for her boyfriend, Freddie. Suicide, I think her name is. Or is she trash? She might be trash.
I think he's suicide.
Yeah, she's trashy. She still doesn't have any clothes.
It's fine by me.
Yeah, I know. She ran to the car. Yeah, so the rain is burning their skin, which is... We ain't got no towels, bitch.
And what happened? I mean, did they just think that any little piece, that all the freaking headstones are like crisscrossed? There's
Oh, I
no
know.
uniformity.
Coming back and I'm like, what?
I didn't hear
You
him.
start speaking German?
Yeah, he did. So of course the rain is gonna seep through down.
Yep, we're doing a cross section of the ground in the cemetery down to the bodies.
Those bodies are deep.
Yeah. So you can't dig them up and fornicate with them.
Coals. There's coals.
It's clearly charcoal. You want some bruschetta?
We're home free, Frank. We got it made. You saved our ass, buddy boy.
Woohoo!
So they're home free. They done burned the bodies. Nobody's gonna know about this shit.
Except
Oh,
for
boy.
the 2 employees.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Frank and Freddie, in the course of 5 minutes, are now like needing of life support.
They got the vids.
Yeah, they are as white as can be. They feel like hell.
Sick like hell. I feel like my head's gonna bust wide open.
Bert's like, okay, but this isn't workers' comp because you
Yeah.
clearly you didn't screen yourself at the door. You didn't fill out whether or not you've traveled in the last 14 days. I'm not taking responsibility. You can't prove it was my green gas.
This gas squirt I just hit right in the face. You breathe it. It knocked us out. We were out cold unconscious for a while. Oh, Christ. Should we get to a doctor or something?
Yeah.
German guy's like, you could just put them in the oven. That's probably the easiest solution.
Papers, please. I'm
Yeah,
surprised you didn't
yeah.
say that.
Where are your papers? You could even say it's the final solution. that Tim gave me that you shouldn't have said that face.
Jesus.
Cappy, are you German by chance?
No.
Jawohl, jawohl.
Wundervoll.
No, he's not.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
Here come the paramedics.
Here comes Tim. Tim and Tara. You're like to the county home again. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
Can we get some paramedics over here right away? That's the Resurrection Funeral Home.
Resurrection Funeral Home.
21702.
And if the
What's he
paramedics
got?
could...
Is that Jägermeister in his cabinet?
Where?
I don't
Oh,
left.
that would have been funny though. No, it looks like it's some sort of like medical fluid. Though that is what Jaeger is, I suppose.
Medical fluid.
Yeah. Yeah. It's medicine of some kind.
He ain't lying.
It's Daddy's driving juice.
Bert, they're on the way.
Bert, they're on. the
Oh,
way.
titties are still out. Can't
See,
get the car
well,
started still.
I guess boobs out was a bad idea. in
Yeah.
this
No,
scenario.
it's never a bad idea.
Well, now they're the boobies are covered in liquid, like the rain, the bad rain.
Oh boy, it looks like we got like POV cam and maybe somebody stumbling out of a grave.
Yeah, it makes sense. They'll all fit right on top of each other.
Yeah, these headstones are so fucking close to each other.
It's for dramatic effect.
Oh, I know. And there's like a wooden cross like that.
The roof's leaking.
It burns. Tastes like burning.
It's like, what the fuck? There's packing peanuts everywhere, a pickaxe laying
Are
on
the
ground.
skeletons gonna come back to life?
The crutch. The infamous crutch.
Yeah, the crutch is gonna come back to life. I will say the footage, especially the Blu-ray, like this looks great. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
how? Yeah,
like-
imagine watching it in the reel format.
No.
VHS.
Uh-oh, that third step's a bitch. Bye, Felicia.
She definitely went more than 3 steps.
Is that a candy necklace?
Oh my god.
Or is it? It looks like
Has
phone
anyone
cord.
ever worn one of those?
I've worn it on a bracelet. Yeah, candy bracelet.
I just pulled it out of the package and ate that shit.
No, I used to get one when I went to camp, and it'd be on my wrist all day, and I'd eat some.
Funny as shit.
You shut your face.
I can picture that too.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at you like,
Yeah.
what the hell's wrong with this kid?
Mom says I'm a good catch.
Oh,
So
it's
they
454-8000 is the number.
What was it?
454-8000 was the last 7 digits. Oh yeah. Oh, push zoom.
Brain.
Oh, yep. There's that third
step's
step.
a bitch. That's freaky.
Yeah. That looks really cool, actually.
It does look
the
cool.
swamp thing there, whatever you want to call him. But what was he doing the whole time? Like when Bert and
I know.
or Fred and Frank were like out cold, he was just out over in the corner.
The question is, why would you lock yourself in a closet where you have nowhere to go?
Probably had to take a piss. He'd been sleeping a while.
But yeah, I forgot how good that actually looks. That's the thing. Practical effects will hold up better than CGI
Yep.
any day.
Yep.
Oh. This guy was an engineer when he was alive.
Yeah.
All right, I got that number queued up.
Okay, we just need the first 3 digits.
It's 1-800.
Was it?
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh my god. Tim's actually calling it.
Thank you for choosing Ritter's Office Outfitters. Our office is currently closed.
What was it?
Who is it? Something Outfitters.
That would have been so funny if it was like, yeah, the Department of Army.
Yeah, no, that would have been good.
Or, well, because that's not actually a thing, though, right?
Yeah, no, it's
you
not.
It's not called the Department of the Army, right? In any way is a military branch called the Department of...
No.
Brains.
Oh God!
That looks like somebody just bit into a black and white cake. So sorry, we got distracted by the telephone. So the whole gang.
The paint can.
Take some Benjamin Moore, bitch.
Yeah. So the whole gang just went into Freddy's work looking for him and
Watch
his
that third
girl.
step.
And they went running down to the basement, probably because they heard the commotion, and they saved her from brains. Except for then, what was it? Suicide? He got his brain eaten.
Like a cake.
Yeah, it looked like they cut into a cake and somebody just mouthed their face into it. It was pretty cool, though. So the ambulance is here.
This is awesome.
If you ever got called to a mortuary as an ambulance,
I'd be like,
you'd
"What the fuck am I doing
yeah,
here?"
you'd be like, holy shit.
Yeah, they got their fishing stuff with them.
Yeah, right. When our jump kits used to be these plastic fucking tackle boxes.
BSI, scene's not safe.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not wearing gloves. Yeah, he just touched some sweaty guy's chin and said, can you open his mouth without wearing gloves?
Or some kind of industrial chemical, like something in a tank? What tank? Where? Well, we're not sure.
None of your business.
Can you find out? I mean, your friend's lives may depend on it. Yeah, well, I gotta make some phone calls. Let's take some vital signs.
The classic runaround.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under the tongue, moron.
Freddy looks dead.
Yeah.
Oh, your stethoscope. What's better? I can't hear anything too much. Are you sure it's the equipment? What do you mean? Well, I'm not getting anything on this.
Because they're not in your fucking ears.
Right? Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
But yeah, so they can't get a blood pressure. So this must be a double basic truck. Ooh, burn.
Yeah, one of them doesn't even know.
Yeah. Well, this guy's at least got his stethoscope in his ear now. The other one still has it around his neck.
What do you mean, no blood pressure, no pulse?
What do you mean, no blood pressure, no pulse? Pulse ox is 100% though. Sign
Yeah, yeah. So he's fine.
Yeah.
What's that?
The body 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's room temperature. Yeah, so when paramedics powwow, that's never a good thing.
Yeah.
You got a 5-gallon bucket as a puke bucket. Alright, so Trash found a shirt but no pants.
Yep, you can still see side boob.
Oh, you can. Good call. Missed the skin.
I'm here from our male listeners.
Yeah, so they boarded up the basement. So they said suicide is down there with the boogeyman there. I didn't catch, though. What's their plan? Where are they running off to? Because this is very festive music considering the situation.
I thought they were going back for the car.
Oh, well, they couldn't get it to start. We were more focused on the breasts, but that's the reason that they abandoned the car, because they couldn't get it to start. So
They're
for
going
whatever
over to
reason-
the mortuary.
Yeah, so they're back to the mortuary.
The eyeballs are still intact.
Yeah, with you can see the metal rod opening the jaw.
All that's there is bones, but the heart's the hardest thing to
I
burn.
know. And it still has eyeballs in the skull.
So this is the hip hop version of Thriller for you folks out there. Do you want a party?
Why was she in a puddle?
That is fucking awesome,
She
though.
just want to go. Oh yeah.
They're going after the boob
Oh,
girl.
man. She's not wearing any pants. Imagine that yeast infection down there.
Oh,
All that swamp water up in there.
Well, she got what she wanted. Here they come.
She's about to get her gangbang. Tim would totally be grabbing her tit while they were filming
Yeah,
that
he'd
in
be-
real
he'd
life.
be eating the
like,
boob
he'd be like,
first.
whose hand is that? I'd be like, wasn't mine.
I don't have hands.
Not into handsy shit.
Because technically, you're not alive. Except you're conscious, so we don't know what it means.
Saying we're dead? Are you saying we're dead?
Well, obviously, I didn't mean you were really dead.
So, the medics are saying you should technically be dead because you don't have a pulse of blood pressure. You're at room temp, but dead people don't talk and move around, so what the fuck?
Listen, we're gonna go get a couple of
The mortician carries a German
They're
pistol.
gonna get a couple stretchers out of their one wheelchair van.
That's right. Care Plus is here.
He's got his Luger. He's panning in place.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
You a PCP.
You on the PCP? You got the COVID? You didn't. So they're screaming out in the street. Look at the size of that baby pin on his back. You see that? The safety pin?
Yeah, he does.
That's like an 8-inch safety pin. I didn't even know they made it that. All right, Ethan's going down for the count.
Serious?
Ethan's been pretty quiet to begin with. Now
Yeah,
he's
he has.
cuddled up under a blanket. He's white girl wasted.
I can't get the blankie.
If you behave, we'll give you flaming hot Cheetos.
Hey,
What?
how old are you? Medics are wearing their reflective gear. That's good.
They're Gorton's
Georgie.
fishermen.
Georgie.
Sounds like people screaming. Get the stretchers. I'll get on the radio and phone this in.
There you go. You did say it. Stretchers. There's
Yeah.
multiple stretchers in this wheelchair van. I'll get the stretchers. You phone it in. There's people screaming here. That's fucking awesome.
Oh,
So
man.
the medic just turned on the lights to the ambulance, the headlights, and it just lit up like 10 zombies in front. And then somebody opened up the side door and hopped in. But these zombies move fast. Unlike the like arms out in front of you zombies, these ones are like sprinting and shit. And they just bum rush the two medics. Because like Tim said, no BSI, no scene safety. That's what
Yeah,
you
they
get.
didn't.
They should use this as a training video.
Situational
Yeah,
awareness.
people would pay attention way more.
Listen, they're out there, and they're putting them in that warehouse on the other side of the graveyard. Which way? The medical supply house.
Oh, shit.
It's out there. Behind us? We gotta call the cops.
So somehow they've split up a little bit.
And see, calling the cops was a really, trying to find a place to call somebody for help was really difficult back in the 80s. Nowadays, it's not so fucking difficult.
Yeah, you just have
You
your
don't-
cell phone.
You don't see it in movies.
So yeah, they're trying to call the.
Throws the phone. He's like, what PC load letter?
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean? So yeah, they're trying to call the cops, and a zombie just burst in through the window, and then he grabbed the phone and threw it at him. The zombie did. Oh shit. Up, so Freddy's girlfriend finally found him.
Oh yeah,
And she just-
oh yeah,
Just
she's
kissed
just
him.
What did they do to you?
Shut up.
Abtai.
You're not on the podcast,
Du
Abby.
bist eine fette Katze.
Man, he's always got that Luger in
Yeah,
his
he's
hand.
got holding it. So the German guy just ran outside. I guess he's peacing out. Looks like he's got keys in his other hand. He sees the ambulance all disheveled. Nothing in the front seat. Nothing in the back. Oh boy. And there's a zombie.
And he unloads 4 bullets.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
oh
it's a
no.
They
midget
hired
zombie.
somebody with no limbs to play in this movie.
It's a midget zombie.
That's
No,
that was a
it was a midget?
That's
Yeah,
a midget.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. I don't know why that's funny, but I didn't think
It
that
was
there-
wicked funny.
It was unexpected that
He
there'd
popped
be a
up on his
midget
little
zombie.
nubs and
So yeah, a midget zombie was eating the medic's brain. He was just like, ah, and just unloaded the Luger on him and ran away.
Paramedics are dead. And we can't take the car. We've got to call the police.
You think so?
Not work.
So, phone's not working.
Yeah.
I like the music a lot.
Oh, what's in his office?
A skull on his
There's
desk.
some Germans in the picture there.
Yeah. The Hitler Youth. So yeah, they're trying to. So yeah, here's the thing. Like, does the music match like a scary scene right now?
Oh, gosh, no.
This is almost like Zombieland.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, it's like fun, festive music, and there's like 20 arms sticking through the front door. So yeah, like I said, it was about here or when the Send More Paramedics starts that I was like, oh, I get it. This movie is just redonkulous on purpose. So they're trying to... Who has a double-headed axe at a mortuary? So yeah, they're in the funeral home and they're trying to barricade and secure the building. Man, this place has it all. It's got a chapel,
I know.
funeral home, and the mortuary, the crematorium.
It's crazy. Oh man, they ruined the good Tiffany.
The stained glass, yeah. Though in this case, it's stained plastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, the zombies are trying to come through the window. Somebody else is eating the medic. Man.
Oh, that's so...
What do you suppose he's chomping on?
Here we go.
His brain.
Dispatch.
No, I meant like in real life.
Yeah.
What did they put there?
Oh.
Come in, dispatch. Send more paramedics. And again, I know I'm nitpicking, but what funeral home has this much fucking lumber just laying around? They had like barn doors that they used to secure the stained glass.
Maybe they realized. He knew they were going to be filming a horror movie there.
Ba-dum-bum.
It hurts.
You know, I think it's time you tell us what the fuck's going on. I don't have to tell you anything, dick brain. We think you should.
When street toughs used to carry switchblades.
Yep.
There's a chemical. There's some chemical that soaks into the soil of the graveyard and made the corpses come back to life.
Yeah, what fucking chemical? I don't know what chemical, goddammit! It was ordered by the military, I think. I think it was. Would you mind telling me how the fuck did it get all over the graveyard? Oh, no, I just...
All I know is that it was stored over at the medical supply.
Yep. And my stupid employees screwed shit up.
Was that an OSHA-approved
Yeah, it was
operation?
I saw the.
It was until they started banging.
Yeah,
on
they
it.
started banging on the rusty
It
tank.
wasn't UL listed for banging on. So yeah, so they're starting to put two and two together that somehow this chemical spilled into the ground and that's what's causing the zombies. But they still don't know what's wrong with Frank and Freddy. They're just like sick as fuck. Here's some Midol.
Now he's crying.
The German man is consoling him.
Yes. The German people are known for being comforting.
Yes.
Oh boy. They got some lividity. Yeah, he's got some blood pooling in his back from laying down.
It hurts. He's got nice New Balance look too. He's got the Guido look going on as well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, the mortician's got a tracksuit. Did that guy's number of pins just change from the last scene?
It might have, yeah.
I wasn't paying attention, but all of a sudden he had way more pieces of flair. Yeah, look at his left. No. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Oh. Are the cops coming? Is it the paramedics? They hear sirens.
It's another paramedic ambulance.
Oh my gosh,
no.
shit. Yep, so another ambulance just showed
yep.
up.
They have no idea
Gingerly
what's going
walking.
Yep, they just got out. Yeah.
Oh man, he got
Yeah, that was an NFL tackle on the second medic. So yeah, the zombies were like laying in wait, and when they went to check on their buddies, he just got fucking cleaned out. Now they're getting et.
They're getting through that 1x2 cardboard.
Yeah.
Who punches a hand?
So the zombies are punching through their barricading
Jeez, you see, he
job.
just hit his arm off with a hammer, or is that an axe? they're sucking him.
So a skeleton
out.
just reached through and grabbed pieces of flare and pulled them out.
Oh man, look at the blood.
So the blood just started squirting out of his head when oh my god. I don't even know how to describe it. It was like somebody squeezed a ketchup bottle.
Yeah.
Like that color and consistency, and it just squirted out. So Pieces of Flare is dead.
What are we doing then? Just wait for a second. Let's get out of here. What the fuck are we doing? Ernie, what are you doing? Hey!
Oh, it's the heart. Gonna go for the heart. It can't burn, so he just stabbed it through the rib cage.
Found the good spot.
He found her G spot.
She was like,
Just-
"Ooh."
I haven't felt that in many years.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you want with it, Ernie. I mean, what are we doing with it? I want to examine it. Are you sure it's time right? Big time right.
Oh,
Mr.
more boobs.
titties. Well, I wouldn't call that skin.
Hey, it's titties on half a corpse. You'd grab it if you were there. You'd be like, honk, honk. I once caught Tim touching a CPR mannequin.
was not touching the mannequin.
Yeah, he was doing it as a joke, but I still came around the corner. He's touching its boobs, the CPR mannequin. And then I reminded him there was a camera, like right above him, that dispatch could be watching him. He was like, "Oh!" So they're talking to this bitch. So they said they eat brains because it helps with the pain of being dead.
Hurts to be dead.
Thanks, Doc. You can feel yourself rot.
Ugh, the spine just taps.
I
against
know.
the
And it's
table.
leaking spinal fluid.
I know.
Please.
That's pretty gross. That the
Please.
spine keeps wiggling around and
I don't
shit.
like that.
I know. It is creepy.
Hey, look, man. Fuck this. I gotta talk to you. Now. Come on, I gotta talk. We gotta talk. Let's talk out the hall.
Ich bin getroffen.
She's,
He got her all worked up after he
they
poked her.
did. They did, and then they left.
Fuck you mean you don't?
Bart, you can't kill those mothers. They're already dead. You gotta understand they're not living creatures. They're animated. I mean, you can chop them up into pieces and pieces will still come after you. All you can do is just burn them.
You gotta burn them, baby.
You didn't learn the first time? The
No.
burning them?
I'm tired.
Man, it's 100 of those fuckers.
So yeah, they gotta burn them all. They said. Oh, I think this is your girl, Tim.
Oh, it's her as a
Yeah,
zombie.
that's what is her name? Suicide.
Yep.
And even though she was wearing clothes when she died, she's back to being naked. I'm not complaining, just an observation.
Now she likes the rain.
Right?
Yeah, you got a hobo. He's got
Hobo with a
one
shopping cart.
kid's shoe. Is that a shoe?
They just found random shit in the dumpster for him to...
Oh, man.
He was like, sweet pickled ginger.
The seductive walk.
Yeah, the hips going back and forth. Oh, there you go. Doesn't look like she's smooth anymore.
Ooh. The
She's
hair
like-
looks worse on her when
Yeah,
she's dead.
She's like, what's that like superhero chick? She
Oh,
was like,
X-Men?
yeah, I don't know. She had like blue skin with the red hair.
Yeah, the X-Men girl. I forget her name.
Oh, yeah, didn't they spoof her in Epic Movie?
Yep,
Yeah.
that. Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know where.
I see her crying, but silently.
Yeah, so I don't know where these two are. Like the dorky guy and the other chick who wasn't naked. They're somehow separated from the rest of the group, but I don't know where the fuck they are. Uh-oh. Where's your remote? No, it's your TV. Over there. So we got the TV auto power off in 50 seconds. It's a dexterity test for Ethan.
Look, I think it'd be a lot wiser if we say contain Frank and Freddy. You know what I'm saying?
Bring it over here. Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Nice.
Well, what I mean is lock them in a room somewhere so they start.
Yeah. We better contain Frank and Freddy. What do you mean contained? Well, listen, bitch.
Anything to them, for Christ's sake. We just want to lock them in another room so we can figure out how to get the hell out of here. All right? Where can we put them?
Yeah, the German didn't suggest it, so it's probably okay.
Yeah, and you got Frank doing the funky chicken in his chair.
He's having a kibby.
Dying hurts. We Chapel
Who's
of the
screaming?
Dawn. W-E-E.
W.
They're gonna
Yeah, it
resurrect him in
says
the church.
we, like we little, but we Chapel of the Dawn at the Resurrection Cemetery. Oh, that's the other thing this place has, a cemetery. It's got it all.
He looks like a fish.
Yeah,
He's like
he
a fish
does.
out of water.
I'm not leaving, Freddy.
They've been together for at least 2 weeks. They got a
Yeah.
strong bond together.
He took my V card.
Yeah.
In the Resurrection Cemetery.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank does look like a dying fish.
Dispatch, this is Bravo 751. We're at the mortuary.
I
So-
doubt this town has 750 units.
Yeah.
Rear parking lot.
So now the cops have shown up.
Well, good thing.
Yeah.
They can help.
They're like, the doors are open on the ambulance.
Yeah. Watch these two throw their knees around this area.
Watch
Dude.
it, watch it, boy. I'm gonna kneel on
Dude.
your neck. Well, if they do kneel on somebody, spoiler alert, we know who it's gonna be.
Oh.
Ain't gonna be a zombie. Just saying. Oh, that was pretty
Oh,
cool.
Jesus. Strawberry shortcake coming out of his head.
So, so the cops found a paramedic's brains oozing out. It actually looked pretty cool. And then they got bum rushed by the.
I forgot that.
Okay, I
His
forgot about.
makeup was coming off too.
And he was also wearing a Civil War uniform. So how the
How does
fuck
he
would
know
he
how
know
to
the
use
word
it?
cop
Yeah.
or know how to use the radio? And again, this is fucking California. Why is this Civil War guy?
It makes sense. You don't have to
Send more
question it.
cops. It is. It's like General Lee. He's like, send more cops. There's a freed slave inside. Go round him up.
There's a freed slave inside.
Well, I'm not saying that's okay. I'm just
No,
commenting. That's
no.
what somebody who was buried that time.
Woke up would say, yeah.
Yeah, and he wouldn't know how to use the radio or what a cop was, but he would
looks-
have that.
Frank looks like fucked up. He
I
looks
know.
bad.
Frank
Oh, he look at.
he's spitting up some orange crush.
Yeah, Freddy's got Alka-Seltzer or something.
He's got a lazy eye too.
Okay, chick,
I
it's
will-
time to move on. It's hot.
Yeah.
You're in high
Oh,
school.
his
for
eyes
Christ's
came
sake.
back.
I will say that was sweet of her to stand by her man, but she's locked herself in the room with those two. Like after.
The one thing that can leave this world safer.
So he went in like he wanted a kiss, and then he was trying to eat her brain.
Yeah. Frank's starting to come around too.
Yeah.
Bodied him.
Yeah. He's like, I've always wanted to beat an employee with a pipe.
And Frank just runs away.
Yeah. Oh,
What
he's
is
wearing.
What does he have?
What does he
It
have?
said "Lucky You," so it's a lucky. That's their slogan. So he's wearing a Lucky
No, it's-
Brands jacket.
It's nitric acid, I think.
Oh. She can't walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, yeah, the other thing you need to do is I found you go slap women in movies when they're being hysterical.
And it
You
takes them out of it?
calms them down.
Oh.
When you just straight up slap them.
It's when you're not hysterical and you slap him, it's bad?
Oh my
guess
god,
so.
he straight up hit him. Did you see that?
Yeah.
she's singing. She's singing a song.
Yeah, they're like, shut up.
It's like a little tail, like a kitty tail.
Yeah, I know the spine's going even faster. Brains, brains, brains.
It's a catchy tune.
Yeah.
So they're breaking through the hollow core door, and the German grabs a nail and just adds it to the top of the frame, like it's gonna fucking help.
Yeah.
They're coming through it.
So stupid.
It's fucking awesome. We still don't know what happened to the other two, right? They're still just chilling in like a basement somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere else. I feel like this is us when we're playing Dead by Daylight. You got two of you working on a generator somewhere, and I can't get away from the killer.
Yeah. And Tim's like fucking yelling, brains! Well, they should have a zombie killer. That'd be fucking sweet.
He broke his foot when?
Yeah, I think one of them broke something. That's what they're saying.
He knows.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I've been the only one saying racist things so far, so I was waiting. How would he know that?
Lady, you stand right here. Put one hand here, one hand here. When I say now, you open that door fast. A minute with 3.
The German seems far too calm in this situation.
Well, no, the German has a broken leg, so I guess he's not getting away.
Yeah, I guess he's just resigned himself to death.
Just leave me.
That favor that you owe me.
Well, he's got some color to him now.
Yeah. So yeah, that favor that you owe me, Bert. Watch your ass out there,
That
he
guy's
says.
so pale.
Yeah. I know he's been pale the whole movie though. So they're trying to fight their way to the cop car because it should still have the keys in it.
Wrong way.
No, they're driving up to the door
Oh.
to save the others.
Well, wouldn't the smarter thing been to lure them away?
Yeah,
You
lure
would
them
think,
away.
yeah. Yeah, so all the zombies have like piled onto the car. So yeah, they're like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Ooh, that would have hurt.
Uh-oh. That chick's getting raped. Yeah, right? That's totally happening.
Because I looked over at you and
yeah.
I'm like,
yeah,
oh.
all of a sudden the German just got the eye of the tiger. Like, didn't his demeanor completely change?
Yep.
And he like slid the door shut. Like, not that that's funny, but like, yeah, she's like would be safer outside with the zombies right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, so there's zombies everywhere now. The whole like city's running over by zombies.
There's no reverse lights on that thing? Do you see any
I don't know.
reverse
Maybe
lights?
that wasn't a thing in the 80s.
No, they had reverse lights.
definitely
They
had
had
I don't
reverse
know.
lights.
But
Yeah.
it didn't have it on that.
I don't know. Cops are immune.
Yeah. There's something.
Yes. They crashed the front of the car, so the
back of
gas
the car's
tank
on
is
fire.
just dripping.
Yeah. Oh, they found the other two. They somehow crashed into their warehouse.
Fucking car is total, man. Not anymore.
Meanwhile, Zombie Freddy is still going. He's just like ripping
He's blind.
sconces off the wall. Oh, fuck this painting.
No, I think he's blind by the
Well,
acid.
he is, but still, he's just ripping shit
Oh,
off
yeah.
the wall. I feel like the zombie, even though the zombie would know that that was just a painting, and he's like, fuck this, and ripped it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't go in the attic with him.
Yeah, so there's apparently an attic above the mortuary with like a kid's tricycle. That's creepy as fuck. So Freddy ran in.
Oh, I love the synthesizer. Oh, he's gonna burn himself. He
Yeah.
doesn't want brains.
So yeah. Oh yeah, take your wedding ring off, right? Yeah, so Frank is looking real dead, and he just turned on the he just turned on the
How is it that he doesn't
incinerator.
want brains?
Because he hasn't turned yet. He's still a human, so that's why he's gonna kill himself. Oh, I couldn't do that, dude. Oh my god. That would hurt so fucking bad.
Ow.
So yeah, he just crawled into the incinerator. He took his wedding ring off first, which is nice, I guess. Because that must burn easier than the human heart. And then crawled into the incinerator and shut the door.
Yeah, no.
So,
Not
yeah,
doing that.
That's a pretty savage moment of the movie. Other than that, this whole thing is pretty silly and fun. But yeah, that's kind of like a sentimental or touching moment, if you will.
Yeah, that was the crescendo. Oh,
Is that- so.
Oh my god!
All right, so
He was a dirty cop.
We got to explain what we just saw.
He was a crooked cop.
Yeah, so there was a cop directing all the incoming cruisers, right, with a flashlight, and then as you get close, it turned out it was a zombie, and he'd get them all come into a dead end, and then the zombies just ambushed every single cop car. Holy fuck.
I forgot about that.
Me too. I missed what the helicopter was saying. There was a police helicopter giving some sort of message that I talked over. I don't think it was important, but... Yeah.
Another phone in the basement. The basement? Fuck! You know what's in the basement? What do you mean?
It's what? Trash is in the basement,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, there's fucking dead bodies all over this building.
Shit, what's in the basement? We gotta get to that phone, man.
Or undead bodies, if you will.
Okay, doesn't it? Wait.
Specimen worms. We're
Yeah,
back
you
there.
get those.
Spider, open the door.
Yeah, I got this wiffle ball bat.
Yeah, right?
It looked like
I
it at
did,
first.
yeah, it's wood now, but yeah, it did look like plastic.
I had to hurt myself to get out. I forgive you, darling. I know you're here.
This is where he's like, Brenda, your brains.
Yeah.
This is it.
So
Ethan.
zombie Freddy is now pleading with his
Yep.
girlfriend to let her out.
He's like, baby, remember that time I took you to Applebee's
Yeah.
and I brought you a dessert? Come on, baby. Remember that time you let me put it in your butt?
yeah.
Just come down. I won't bite very hard, baby.
That guy's got crazy eyes.
But I don't care, darling, because I love you.
I love
There you
you.
go. I
Sounds like me when
love
I'm
you.
drunk
Yeah.
trying to get laid.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, baby. I love you.
And Jill's got the door barricade. She's like,
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
but Tim's on the other side of the door.
Pussy. Burger.
Burger instead of brains.
Yeah.
And there's Gravy Boy.
This guy looks so
crazy.
fucking good.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
He knocked his head off.
He just knocked his head off with the baseball bat. You know that one guy's kind of dressed like George McFly.
Yeah, he is.
From Back to the Future. Kind of looks like Crispin Glover a little bit too.
Jesus Christ.
This our friend is tormenting me.
So we're back to where it all started.
Give me the police. It's an emergency, operator.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, this is pre 911. Well, California might have had it, but apparently we're not in California.
right.
Yeah, you gotta help us. There's a bunch of us trapped inside your barricade here. We can't get out of here.
First of all, mister, what the hell is going on there?
Okay, so this is 1984. He just called the operator to talk to the police, and they somehow patched him through to the incident commander. Like, he's not talking to a cop at a police station. He's talking to, like, the chief of police at the command post at the scene. We can't even do that in 2020.
So we're going in comms in reverse.
Oh boy. Police start shooting, doing what they do best.
Well, maybe not much has changed because this looks like the TV. Well,
yep.
they don't let see that.
Oh,
Oh.
man, she's so creepy looking.
Yeah, she had her tongue out. She looks
know.
like the fucking witch from
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Oh, so now they can just hear the cops getting eaten. Command post, command post.
Yeah. Par check. You're at your 20-minute mark.
1-800-454-8000. Is that what you called?
Yeah. Oh, so he's calling it. I'll call it at the same time.
And what was it? Hold
It
it,
was-
up to the phone so they can hear.
I will.
Yeah, Bert's calling.
Thank you for choosing Ritter's Office Outfitters. Our office
Ritter's Office Outfitters.
Please note that our
Hey, we might have to call them on Monday. We need some furniture for our office.
This is
How
true.
fucking cool would that be to be like, reason we found your
We will-
company.
We could put in overtime for furniture shopping.
Oh, there's those microwaves.
Oh,
So
here's
yeah,
the
so
colonel.
they finally called the number on the barrel, the Department of the Army, and so they're talking to No, it's definitely his wife, bro. Look, she's in bed with him.
No, it's his mom. They're just really close.
Unless he shares a twin bed with his mom.
A twin bed.
Yeah. All right, maybe
Look at the headboard.
it's maybe a queen.
When did this take place? And when was the tank?
She's kind of scary
She
looking
looks
too.
like Michael
God,
Jackson, but
yeah.
white.
Oh yeah, she does have a Michael Jackson nose. You're right.
Oh, and there's a mirror behind their bed. Look at.
Oh, there is. Oh, that's total pimp. He's
Yeah.
a pimp.
What effect did that have?
Because when she's riding cowgirl,
Oh God.
she can look at herself.
Oh man, that's a horrifying.
I bet you there's one on the ceiling too.
And what effect did that have? You know what? I need monogrammed pajamas.
You do?
Yeah.
How many did you say?
TP, baby. I'd have TP on mine.
That would be hilarious if you got them.
Monogram PJs, yeah.
Yes, I see that.
I also want footy pajamas. Like Ollie and Olivia have those, and they look so comfy. I want like a onesie pajama.
He wants a onesie.
Right? How fucking comfy would that be?
I
With the
couldn't.
plastic feet?
They just changed color too. Oh no, he put a robe on. I'm sorry. He's also got a monogrammed robe. That cocksucker.
does.
That's our tax dollars.
He's
right
a
there.
he's a colonel. He
Well-
deserves it.
Well, look, he's got the United States map.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what our tax dollars are going to. Is
Oh.
monogramming colonel's nightwear.
Yeah. Wait,
Part of
here
the
he goes.
uniform.
Send more paramedics.
Yeah. Alpha, Zulu, Tango, X-ray, X-ray,
Send
X-ray.
more cops.
Fire for effect.
I'm sorry to disturb you at this hour, sir, but we're at Q2 status.
Q2.
Looks like we
That's
found
bad.
that lost consignment of Easter eggs.
That is.
See, they found the lost Easter eggs.
Oh.
Yes, sir, to be sure. They turned up in Louisville. I'm getting confirmations on this from the Louisville
Kentucky?
Department.
Yeah. Okay.
Really?
So maybe he's in California, but it took place in. But yeah, I don't think Louisville, Kentucky looks like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
The eggs have hatched.
It's weird. These people seem to say they've been waiting for this to happen. Apparently, they got some sort of contingency plan to deal with.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a nuke.
Yeah, I was
totes.
gonna say the federal government's contingency plan is never good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Come on into you too, sir.
All right, so now we're talking to
Staff sergeant.
Staff Sergeant Jefferson.
in what branch of the military are we?
That's Army.
That's Army.
What is he sitting in?
That's what I was about to say. It looks like a walker.
Yeah, like walk Star Wars.
Oh,
yeah, it's a rail
We got
gun.
a rail gun.
Going
Yep.
back to the Germans.
Okay. We've got a rail gun.
Oh shit.
Sure.
It's his post. That's where he sits. Monday
Yeah.
through Friday.
Yeah,
he's waiting.
He's in a fucking So for those of you who don't know, it's a giant fucking gun that's set on railroad tracks.
And
Yeah,
it's
this shit
loaded
didn't
with
exist.
nuclear
And look at it's such a
bullets.
it's like a digital. Hey, that's my ringtone.
It
Or
is.
IMC.
Uh-oh.
Noise.
He can
It's
hear
like
noise.
Wild E. Coyote. So yeah, so they just fired the gun, and yeah, they can. Oh, one last shot of the
Oh,
tits.
she is ugly.
But yeah, so they just fired the gun, and like fucking Looney Tunes, you can hear.
And they got this little plastic down here.
It should have been more of a mushroom cloud, though. Oh, there you go.
Spectacular results, sir.
Spectacular.
Very close to optimal placement.
4,000 dead, General. I wouldn't worry about the fires, General. The rain is taking care of that right now.
Perfect. So they're giving a status report. They knocked out 20 blocks. That's not too bad.
Killed 4,000
only
people.
killed 4,000. Yep. And there's lots of fires, but the rain's going to take care of that.
All should be back to normal by morning. Yes,
Yep.
sir. I understand the president will visit Louisville tomorrow. No, we wouldn't want that to happen, sir.
Oh, the president's going to visit Louisville tomorrow.
Who was president in '86? Reagan. Right?
But this was 84. I think it was Carter, right? It was either Carter or Reagan. Because I think this came out in 86, but it took place in 84.
Oh.
And this is the exact same shot from the last time.
That's it?
That's it, man.
Wow.
Kill it! Kill the dog! And it's
All right.
yelping. All right,
All
so
right.
go ahead and stop. We're going to stop it here.
Yeah. Oh, your controller died.
Son of a bitch.
That's fucking awesome.
So I feel like they spent most of the time figuring out how they were going to do the special effects and not focusing as much on the storyline.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's pretty much just carnage, 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 carnage. No storyline behind it.
There wasn't I mean, it was just fun, though. There wasn't a ton of carnage, like, as far as the gore, like, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
when the
that's
brains were, like, spilling out, but for the most part, it wasn't, super gory. That was The Return of the Living Dead. And I hope you were watching along with us. As you can imagine, there wasn't a lot of spoiler alerts because this isn't a movie you go to for the plot.
No.
You go for the fun. So go watch it if you didn't watch it along with
Look where I
us.
paused it.
What?
Look where I
Oh, yeah.
paused it.
Mr. Skin paused it at the tits.
So you could see the nipple.
Yeah.
Respect the dead.
Yeah, I never noticed she grabbed his dick before. Look
Yeah,
at
she
her.
was grabbing up on
Yeah,
him
I didn't
the
notice
whole
that.
time.
And he was sitting there. He's like, I'm so misunderstood. I'm going to go write poetry. And he's got fucking, like, he obviously didn't say he was going to write poetry, but he's got a fucking chain going from his ear to his jaw. He's like, I'm misunderstood. Just because I shop at Hot Topic doesn't mean I don't have feelings.
Yeah.
My dad didn't hug me. Ita,
Yes.
what do you think of this movie? Like, we should probably give it a rating.
Yeah.
Probably best babe, though I think we would all
Yeah,
probably
we're
pick
all
the
gonna-
same
yeah,
one.
we're all going to pick the one that showed us everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's what
We're all
you
in
call a
agreement.
sure thing.
Yeah.
And then probably your favorite scene or favorite moment. Abby, what
rating,
did you think?
Rating wise, are we just talking if we're looking for seriousness or just
What would you rate it?
Whatever you want. Let's say somebody hasn't seen this movie and you want to give them a recommendation. Would you recommend it, and how strongly would you
Yeah.
recommend
How big
it?
of a burgers? Give it a burger.
burger? I would give it 3 burgers and
3 out of 5 burgers?
3 out of 5 burgers, I'd say, just because it's one of those classic movies. And I just like that.
Right up there with Gone with the Wind.
I like that these are like the original zombie type movies, so it's not like CGI and all that stuff. It's before that time, so it's all like creative, artistic
yeah.
stuff, not like
Yeah,
stuff you
practical
drum
effects.
up with a computer. And I mean, green screens are a thing now, but like back then it was
Well, they did have them, but
They had 'em, but-
they used quite a bit of.
Yeah,
You
I don't
know,
think they
special-
had the
special
budget for it for this
Yeah.
one.
yeah, the special effects were like I think were better than some of the
Cool.
new movies. So,
I would agree.
but my favorite scene was probably either the one where he calls in the paramedics or the one where he calls in the cops, because it's so stupid
Oh, it's
that he
fucking
comes
awesome.
up, send more cops.
Yeah.
And it's a freaking Union soldier.
No. No. How
Timmy.
about you?
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
Sure. So I would give this, I would say a 2 out of 5. Even though I do love this movie, for me, my recommendation comes for like the average viewer. I don't think an average viewer would enjoy this movie.
No.
Even if you warn them ahead of time, like, this is silly, this is facetious. It's very tongue-in-cheek. I just feel like a lot of people wouldn't get this or enjoy this. Like, there's no way we could get our wives to watch this.
Oh God.
0%.
No.
And if they did watch it, they'd be like, "That's the dumbest fucking thing
Right.
I've ever seen." But it's fun, especially if you've got a couple drinks in you. So I'd give it a 2 out of 5. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. But
No rush.
This isn't the greatest movie in the world, but it is a lot of fun, and I'm glad I found it. Yeah, there's only one girl, really.
Yep.
And my favorite scene, I would agree with you, Ita, is I always remembered and told people about this, the send more paramedics, because I think I fucking spit out whatever drink like I was drinking the first time I saw that, but I forgot about the cop flagging in the other cops. That was fucking great. So it would be all of that shit. Timmy?
2 out of 5. Yeah, I'm at the same. And I remember seeing this when I was a kid too. Yeah, it's just mindless fun. There's no plot, no real storyline, no character development. It's just what can we squeeze in an hour and a half. But obviously her, the one that's frozen on the screen right now. But
there's no character development with her. The boobies are the same the whole time. I can attest to that.
Yeah, her boobs don't get bigger. They don't develop.
I think my favorite scene was probably, which I didn't remember at all, which was when they tied down that half carcass on the, and she was explaining to them why she was around. That was pretty funny.
I can feel myself rotting. That's what you should say to Jill when you're like, I need pussy.
I can feel myself rotting.
I can feel myself rotting.
Your brain.
I can feel my balls bluing.
My balls bluing.
Thank you.
That was pretty good.
Nice.
So yeah, I definitely recommend you watch it. So we're gonna pause and we're gonna get ready for the next one.
Which I don't even know what we're doing for the next
one.
So we'll figure it out. But
I've got it picked. So I'll cue it up and then we'll let you know when we'll get ready in a few minutes.
All right. So until next time, thanks for listening. Bis später.